Yeah, we back in here. What up, though? Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta feel the pain of the kid in the ghetto. My heart's in the ghetto, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta turn it up a notch. You know? Yeah, man, y'all see the fireplace going. You know? Gummy bears, pistachios, don't steal the sauce. You know? The Haruka Mama Sin San pillows here, man, just cooling, man. Just came to give y'all a little message. Just came to give y'all a little message, man. Hopefully this don't go over y'all head, but I'm trying to knock these videos out, you know? But I'm gonna get straight to it because I don't want to waste y'all time, man. And it's late. It's probably like 2:30 in the morning over here in North Carolina, out here in Raleigh. So how y'all doing, man? How was y'all night, man? I know y'all out there celebrating Halloween and stuff like that. Yeah, it's Halloween today, and I never celebrated Halloween. You know, we was growing up, maybe going to different houses, taking candy or getting candy and stuff, so we can sell it the next day at school. But nah, we wasn't celebrating Halloween. We wasn't dressing up, man. Still to this day, man, we don't do that. So, well, I don't do that. But I mean, everybody out there having a ball. Blessings to everybody. Hope y'all was safe tonight. And who knows, man? I'm probably do that when I have children for sure, cause it's the children, you know. Shout out to everybody with kids too, man. That's doing that for their kids. I love to see it. For sure. Uh, but yeah, man. I just wanted to let y'all know, man. For all the young brothers out there, man. You know, after tonight, um, man, it's time to go inside, man. It's time to get you a book to read for the next few months or the next couple of months. Plan you some stuff out for the next month to the going into the new year and going forward. You know, have your plans and your affairs in order. Spend time with your family. Watch some stuff on YouTube. You know, while everybody's out partying, acting like it's summertime and spending money and you know, not taking advantage of this fall and winter time, man. You know what I mean? Um, you make sure you taking advantage of this time and you building yourself up. You might have a woman, and y'all need to build some more on the inside. Y'all need to take this time out to learn each other some more. You know, you can still pop out here and there, but all that clubbing and stuff and being on the scene, being on Front Street, man, that shit over with. Especially for the boy, especially for myself. I don't be popping out like that anyway, so I only pop out on occasion, maybe once a month. And it'd be special, it'd be a homecoming, it'd be taking a flight somewhere, a conference, something top tier, something upper echelon. Hope y'all brush y'all teeth before y'all go to sleep tonight. And before y'all listen to this, you know, hit your tongue with the scraper. Hit your tongue in your mouth with the baking soda with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. You know, man, I just got on this warm water, drinking warm water like hot water for real. And man, I love it, man. Give me a whole new voice. It really just relaxes me a little bit more than the room temperature or cold water does. Feel like a cold water like refreshes me in the summertime, but like man, that warm water, man, when you got allergies and stuff like that, man, yeah, man, that warm water be hitting. But yeah, man, blessings to everybody up in here. let's get to this video, man. What I really want to talk about, man, is, because I think this can be, I can start this off as being part one. How does a man get over a heartbreak? I, for one, have got my feelings hurt. I've been in my feelings about a woman, of course, because we do care about our women, real men, we care about our women. And sometimes, it be that season with women, man. They just go the other way, man. They start acting up. And, if you don't have your affairs in order, your priorities in order, you will get caught up. And as a man, you're not supposed to get caught up in your feelings. You're supposed to be mentally responding and being thoughtful and not really reacting, but just being proactive and always just 10 steps ahead of what's going on. So, I would say that, we can start with the last thing, and I'm going to build up back to the last thing. I'm going to go back and start from point to point to point. That's going to lead me to what I'm about to say right now. And what it boils down to, man, is, you really got to just stay in a woman's face. You got to stay, talking to women. You got to stay refreshing, your introductions to women. You got to continue to build with women and continue to meet other women in healthy and quality environments. So what do I mean by all that? When you are at the gym, I don't like to talk to women while they're working out, but if the opportunity presents itself, I will speak to her. I will say hello, but I won't ask for her number in the gym. I won't ask for her IG in the gym. I'll just say hello. You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey, you really look nice today, baby. My name is Bane, and I was peeping you when I was working out. I was having a little hard time, but hey, man, I seen you, man. I had to step it up a notch. You training for something in here? I know you got to be training for the Olympics or something, baby. You look great. Shoot, yeah, we got to get one in one day. But yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to it, baby. I'm gonna holler at you a little later. And that's it. She gonna be laughing and all that stuff, and I'm gonna be going about my day. She gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the damn workout. Probably thinking about that when she get in the shower that same night. When I leave there and I go to the little grocery store to get my groceries, I might see little Taylor in there working at the cash register or something like that. And I say, hey, Taylor, they ain't got a nice smile. Shoot. I hope they paying you enough in here, man. You blessing them with your presence just working the cash register up in here, man. Damn, that's crazy. And she gonna be smiling and whoop, whoop, whoop. I may or may not ask for her number, depending on how good she looks, how I'm feeling that day. But I'm just always just exercising my game. I'm always meeting women. I'm always talking to women, But let me add this in there too. I'm talking to, because I know some people don't be on that, but I'm talking to a lot of the women that I'm talking to. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm not wasting my shots. So these are women that I am attracted to because I hold my words, my introductions, and my presence, my conversation. I hold it to a high standard. I feel like my conversations, my presence, the words that I speak, they're worth millions and billions and trillions of dollars. They're very valuable. They're very important. And you need to feel the same way about yourself. I worked hard to get to the point that I'm at. It don't just come from reading. It comes from experiences. It comes from relationships. It comes from different, conversations. It comes from different. It comes from networking and traveling. Woo de woo de woo. So, you know, I'm not gonna be blessing a bunch of fives with my vocabulary. I'm not gonna be blessing a bunch of eights or nines and tens that when I talk to them, they not giving me no kind of play or action or rhythm. After I say two things to them, they kind of just acting stank. I'm gonna just be like, oh, okay, just walk off. Like, hey, man, all right, cool, you know. And I'm gonna walk off very oddly and awkwardly, as far as leaving the conversation. Now I'm gonna walk off fly as a mug, but when I'm talking about like, say she might say like, hey, I got a boyfriend or something like that. As soon as she say that, or man, I will just walk off as soon as she say something like that. Like I won't even say, hey man, well sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Let me not lie to y'all. Sometimes if she say I got a boyfriend, I might hit her with the, yeah, but you will be doing much better with me though. Yeah, I can see you. I'll grab her hand or something like that if the opportunity presents itself. I might be looking at her hands and be like, let me see your nails. Man, you'll be doing much better than me. I'll be eyeing her down, looking up and down, looking at her up and down. Like you'll be doing much better than me. Say she working in a club or something like that. I would tell her like, yeah, man, I can just see right now, like, you don't need to even be working in this club, man. We can get you something better than this, man. Cause, this club this shit ain't, it ain't no future up in here, Yeah, you can be doing much better than me though, baby. But then I will just ask for the IG, and if she don't want to give it to me, I'll leave it at that. Let me sit up. you know? But you gotta stay at the bitch. You gotta stay talking to women, having different conversations with women, friends, if you're dating somebody, if you're not dating them, it don't matter. You just gotta continue to have different conversations with women. Over time, you'll understand why I'm saying this. You'll start meeting one woman, two women, three women, four women, five. Next thing you know, you're gonna have 15 women. You're going to have to choose which ones that you want to entertain, because you cannot entertain 15 women at once. I don't care what nobody say. But you're going to have to pick and choose which ones you want to entertain. You can go from there. And then out of those 5 or 4 women, when one acting stupid, then you can, as you're campaigning and as you're meeting other women, you get into a rhythm of doing this stuff, a continuity of doing this stuff. You're going to just replace them easily because you're just regularly talking to women. When I go to the mailbox to check my mail, hey, a woman pops up walking her dog. Hey, how you doing today? What kind of dog is that? Damn, that's a toy poodle. Wow, that's a nice dog. Woo doo woo woo. Hey, you stay around here? Yeah, I stay right here. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, okay, well shit, I see you around. Next thing you know, I'm jogging. I see the same woman. Boo 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 boo. Hey, how you doing? Next thing you know, we swap IGs or phone numbers, and then now, she replaced the last one that just blew up. It's that simple. It's that simple. And this keeps you out of your feelings. It keeps you out of, having to worry about a heartbreak. It just does. There's no way that you can be caught up in a heartbreak and you're continuously meeting quality good women. Notice I said quality, because even if she is walking her dog and stuff like that, I will still say something. But if she's not my type, if I'm not attracted to her like that, overly attracted, honestly, in my case, then I won't be exchanging up anything if I don't see the value of doing that. So, so yeah, man. But yeah, sometimes I do talk to women that I'm not attracted to, but they, I also see value in it. They might be realtors. They might help me in other avenues in life. I can see they might have potential to help me in other ways, so I just treat it as business. You know what I mean? And women can do the same thing. I feel that women, to stay out of their feelings, y'all need to be answering DMs, because y'all can't really campaign. Y'all don't even know how. Y'all not wired like that. Y'all always want to be, you know, taking after men anyway, but y'all can't really campaign and holler at men how y'all think y'all can and y'all supposed to. So what I would say, y'all have to go through your DMs and you have to open them and read them and respond back to the ones that you want to respond back to. That'll keep you out your feelings. But in order to be successful at campaigning at women or hollering at women and meeting different women, you have to continuously talk to them. But to be successful at doing that, you have to read. You have to watch speeches, Malcolm X speeches, uh, Dr. Amos speeches. You have to watch, you have to listen to some earnings calls. You have to watch the news, be knowledgeable about current events. An educated man is, a dangerous man because he knows how to maneuver through different conversations. You know what I mean? And he's well spoken. He can articulate himself. He can give words of encouragement, words of wisdom in a lot of different avenues and on different topics. And that's attractive to women. It's really attractive to the world, So, yeah, man. Also, I think that, I believe that what has helped me a lot and what'll help y'all is being in the gym. If you can't holler at women in the gym if you're not in the gym. And then if you're in the gym, you got to be something kind of to behold and to look at to be successful at talking to women in the gym. When you're on vacation and it's time to, be getting in pools, or you just let's just say you just walking regular through the airport, people are looking at your physique, how your posture. You know what I mean? When you're posting on the gram, you're posting workouts and stuff like that. It becomes easier to campaign at women when you're showing man things. And one of the parts of being a man, in my opinion, is working out. It just helps your campaign much easier. And then when you're in that gym, you're gonna build a certain confidence. It's gonna come naturally. Because you're gonna start understanding, like, yeah, man, this is some pain. Like, people get surgery for this stuff. People aren't making the sacrifices that I'm making, so you can't tell me nothing. I know I deserve this woman. I know I deserve the world. So yeah, man. What else is gonna lead up to you always campaigning and being successful at campaigning so you can stay out of your feelings and get over heartbreaks? Let me say this because it's going on about to be 20 minutes now. You want to just be learning new things. So when you get enlightened to new things, so say if you learn the stock market, I'm going to use that as an example because I know how to trade stocks and invest in stocks. But I didn't always know that. When you learn something like that, a new skill that is so enlightening and it just opens you up to a whole new world, you're going to go to that whole new world without that past girl. And that's going to keep you out of your feelings. That's going to make you get over the heartbreak. And people are going to be like, nah, man, that ain't going to make you get over. I promise you it will, because you're not even going to have, your mind is going to be so set on the new things that you've learned that you're going to be like, man, like, I ain't even trying to be thinking about that girl. Like, I got better things to think about. And then, you'll be so tied up with learning the new information that you learned, the new skill that you learned, you're going to be talking about it 24/7 to your new women, to your new girl that you've been campaigning at. It's just going to give you another boost of confidence, and while you're doing so, it's going to allow you to just keep your focus on new enlightenment, new information. It's going to help you become a better leader. Like, basically, man, a lot of times getting your heart broke is a good thing for you because it sends you into a place where you need to look yourself in the mirror. You need to get better at this, get better at that. Like, when a female leaves you, you're always gonna pretty much look at yourself in the mirror and do some self-reflection and being like, man, look, man, I gotta get better at talking. I gotta get better at leading. I gotta read more. I gotta work out. I gotta get me some more money. And it's not always about getting more money either, but this is just natural things that you're gonna be like feeling like, man, I gotta do this and this. It's like, if you were to leave, you wouldn't be looking at yourself like that. You would just be feeling like, man, shit, man, I'm that nigga, man, shit, Like, I got away from that. But, the smart, intelligent man, whether he leaves or she leaves, whether you leave the situation, young man, or she blows up, either way, you're supposed to be looking at yourself in the mirror and looking at that situation like, how can I get better from that situation? How can I grow from that situation? How can I improve and not have the negative things that happen in that situation ever happen again? But this is gonna be part 1 right here. And like I said, man, all of those things is gonna help you get over a heartbreak. It's gonna help you stay out your feelings with women. We do love women. We do appreciate them. And, we got to hold them dearly. But we have to be better ourselves and also understand when you are out of your feelings and you're over heartbreak and you're not, you just basically heal. That's what the new thing is. Like, you basically heal from anything like that, or you dodged getting hurt. You're much better for the next woman that you are going to meet. You're much better for your next woman. All right. But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. Hope y'all appreciate this. You understand me? Like, this come from experience. This don't come from no, reading no books or no dating coaches. This come from real life experience. This come from real life chopping it up with other real men, older men, real players, chopping it up with them, and we all sharing our experiences and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I ain't told y'all to hit the like button all video, but make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's about 3 a.m. I'm about to go ahead and go to sleep, man. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I can get me another video in tomorrow, too. Love y'all, man. Y'all keep this channel growing. So I can hit y'all with this part 2, part 3, part 4. You understand me? So, yeah, man. Out the gate, man. Everybody that's been here out the gate from day one skis, man, y'all drop a like. Y'all hit, say something in the comments. If y'all got something good out this video, say something in the comments. I love y'all. Hope y'all live for 100+ years. I'm gone skis. Bang the truth, baby.